vlogging today, obviously, because Matt is down at AFC Stoneham in their big FA Vase quarter-final match. I'm actually at Barnet topping up my 92 and watching Morrissey later in London. So best of luck to both AFC Stoneham and Downton. Hopefully we'll see one of you at Wembley.
Arms in Stoneham. It's down Chestnut Lane. It's about a 23-minute walk to the Stoneham Complex, and it's about 25-minute walk from Southampton Airport Parkway Station. I've just gone in today and I was expecting it to be maybe a little quiet, but I didn't actually realise Easter at home. It's packed with Carlisle fans at the minute, so they're all having a good time inside. Inside they've got the TV on showing the football, but it's sort of split into two sections. So you've got one for the drinking crowd who on their way to the football, other side for people going to have something to eat. I do recommend the food in there. They used to do an amazing burnt ends burger. I definitely do that one anymore, unfortunately. I went for Birra Moretti, £6.80. Yowzers, very expensive, but there's not a lot of options sort of around the ground at the minute. I mean, we've been to the Fleming Arms, it's nearby, and the Concord Club. This is the only other pub really in the region. I imagine a lot of people going, Eastleigh fans, just go and drink in the clubhouse up there. Not really a pool table pub. It's, like I said, an eating and drinking sort of pub. It's definitely worth popping in on the way, but like I said, a bit out of the way, and the Fleming Arms is definitely a bit nearer. But if you're near the cricketers, pop in, try it. It's got a nice little ambience in there. First time to the vlog to Cliff Pledge, who's the other half of the Radio Wessex League show with Greg. Just give us what are your thoughts for today's game.
It's really exciting, and first of all you think Stoneham running away with the Wessex League, hardly ever lose at home, they've got to be strong favourites, but then you look at the opposition and they've scored 26 goals in the competition, they've won all 8 games in 2026, and you think there's no easy game, so it's exciting. I mean, I went to the last round, and everyone thought that the Haywards Heath were the favourites for the competition, and Stoneham were much the better team on the day, got through in the end on penalties. So I'm just excited. Obviously, it's history for both clubs, isn't it? So I've got 2 hats on today. I'm covering AFC Stoneham for BBC Radio Solent, and I'm covering Coventry United for BBC CWR. So I'm going to, in my full match report, one of them's going to be excited about history, and everyone's going to be heartbreak, you know, about going out.
So it's a case of being neutral today as much as possible.
I need to, but there might be signs. No, I made the best team win, you know, and it's just great that, you know, I think all 8 teams in the competition have never won it. Only one of the 8's got this far, so it's just there'll be stories everywhere today, and it'll be interesting to see what happens here.
And just a quick word on Downton, who are playing Punjab today.
Yeah, no, good luck to them. Clearly, we would love a Stoneham Downton, either a 2-legged semi or a final at Wembley, but they've both got to win first. So, but no, good luck to the Robins.
Brilliant, thank you. So it's FA Vase quarter-final day here at the Stoneham Complex. AFC Stoneham taking on Coventry United. A bit of an unknown for both teams, because obviously being a national competition, a lot of these teams don't get a lot of opportunity to face each other, but I'm sure both sides would have done their homework behind the scenes. There's so much analytics involved even in non-league football these days. We'll start with AFC Stoneham. They're first in the Wessex Premier League. Top scorer is Duarte Martins with 29 goals. Their last 3 Vase games have been a 1-1 draw away at Haywards Heath, which they won 4-3 on penalties. Haywards Heath were the favourites that day. A 2-1 win away to Barnstaple Town and a 4-0 home win against Cinderford Town. Rightly so, people have talked about Duarte Martins and Tyrrell Sampson as their 2 sort of key players this year, because they get all the goals, but it's a team effort. And if you look across the team, especially in midfield with Matt Bainbridge, who's got 11 goals this season, then you've got Alex Welsh in there, their leader, their captain, who really drives them forward. And then across that back 3 or 4, depending on what they're playing that week, you've got people with experience. Dan Miller, Jake Thompson's absolutely outstanding, very cultured defender. And then you've also got Ashley Wells, over 500 games in the Southern League with Dorchester and Weymouth. So that is a key experience for Stoneham, and they're going to be key players today, especially when you're coming up a bit of an unknown, maybe just because you're not playing with Coventry United week in, week out. The visitors today, Coventry United, they're the highest scorers in the Vase competition, as Cliff said in that interview, with 26 goals. But strangely, they've only played 1 away fixture in their run through to the quarter-final. Every other game's been away. So this is going to be a big test on the 3G pitch here at the Stoneham Complex today. They're currently 4th in the United Counties Premier League South. That's a bit of a mouthful. Craig will probably be saying the same thing to Minty later at the Morrissey concert, or as I like to think of it, at the mass suicide. Their last 3 Vase games are a 2-1. Sorry, can't read my writing. A 2-1 home win against North Shields, who are ex-winners. A 2-0 home win against ONG Aldbury Town. And a 3-1 win against Handley Town. Ryan Harkin is their top scorer this year with 29 goals. So they've got goals in their team as well. So it's going to make for a very interesting contest today. 2 very good teams going at it for a place in the semi-final of the FA Vase. And as per usual, I've completely forgotten to do the question. See for the question in the intro. Craig's going to be doing the intro, so hopefully he's done that one. The question this week is, what do the following shirts have in common? West Ham's number 6, Manchester City's number 23, and Chelsea's number 25. And I'll give you the answer at the end of the vlog.
It's a good ball, good take. Unlucky. That's a foul. No, great words. And then he literally came back on within 5 minutes and got sent off. It's like, oh. Well, he never.
Why they bother playing out from the back? Not just this time. Oh, that's done well.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Half-time in the FA Vase quarter-final, it is AFC Stoneham 2, Coventry United 0. And what a game it's been so far. I mean, Coventry sort of got on blocks early on. Calumny pulled off a really good save, tipping over the bar. After that, it was Stoneham who took the lead. It was Matt Bainbridge smashing the ball home to make it 1-0. Coventry have had a player sent off since then, so the 10 men, it's a bit of an uphill task. And Stoneham did make it 2-0, taking advantage of that numerical advantage. Ollie Jenkins scoring, like he scored so many times this season. It's a cross into the box. Keeper's actually pulled off a good save from his first attempt, but he was there on the follow-up to make it 2-0. It's a bit of a big ask for Coventry. They're not completely out of it. They played some nice stuff actually. Both teams get the ball on the floor, play some really good football, but I think now Stoneham have got that player advantage. They just need to do nothing silly in the second half, and maybe it's semi-finals awaiting.
Perfect.
Still going abroad? Well, wherever, I don't know where it is. But...
His back's stupid and booked it when it's free.
Looks like it's cheap.
He's had a really good game.
Go on, go on. Oh, unlucky.
Marcus says that.
Oh, he's come too early.
What's that?
Go on. Oh! Go on! Go on! Oh my god!
Right.
I was going to say, it's supposed to see Chelsea.
Oh, no,
Oh god!
Just blew a whistle then.
that's what I thought. Oh. Straight from the keeper's throat.
There you go.
Go on! Oh! Oh yes. That's it. Go on, Lewis! Oh.
Mick, 3-0 winners and through to the semi-final. Got to be happy with that.
Wow, over the moon. You always come into these sort of games a little bit apprehensive. I mean, you know, that you look at their record, they're the highest scorers in the competition. They've played all their games mostly at home, so it was like a new venture for them. Whereas we've been to Kidlington, Barnstable, and then we went to, Haywardsey, and here we are today, finally back at the Cave. But we're a different animal this time with regards where we were last year. Better depth, more experience, and those down moments from last year has given us that that little bit of inner strength that we can get there. But so great news, isn't it? And it's great for the football club.
Yeah. The performances of everyone on the pitch I thought was brilliant today, but I think one person still was Lewis Nagel, up and down the pitch, brilliant, going forward, great defensively.
I think you can call out a number of players. I think Dan Miller at the back was immense.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think he lost an header really. He was never physically challenged in any shape, but Nagel was outstanding. Really took the game by the scruff of the neck. And let's be honest, we could have won that 4 or 5. Obviously the sending off in the first half is a big moment, and I'll talk to Cliff shortly. And I said right at the beginning, football's all about big moments. It's about managing those moments. And here we are today, semi-final of the Vase. So and the dream lives on.
Finally, is there anyone you fancy for the next round, or do you not know anything yet?
You're in a competition. The hat is the hat. It's a two-legged affair. I think we're quite good away from home, if I'm honest. We know how to do that. But I'd come back to, when I was talking on the Wessex League show, you see the front part. You don't see the people behind the scenes that do all the work, the analysts like Ryan White and that. They put huge amounts of effort in to prepare for the coaches to take that and then put together the game plan. And that's the difference, and that showed today. And to be honest, I think we were quite comfortable for the whole 90 minutes.
Brilliant, thank you, Tom. And we're joined by a 2-goal hero today, Matt Bainbridge. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Through to the semi-final of the FA Vase.
Yeah, buzzing. Priority for us this year is the league. Games like this, when you get a big game and things like that, you play for the occasion. Obviously, it's massive for the club. We don't want to be sidetracked with the Vase, of course, with the league going on. But yeah, great day for the club. Makes the chairman very happy.
And 2 goals yourself.
Yes.
The first goal, absolute cracker. The second goal.
Rare for me to be in that position. Dwight kindly laid it off and I just hit it on 4. Yeah, I'll take that. It could have gone out for a throw-in. It could have gone out for a goal kick, but yeah, it was nice. And second one was nice. The keeper, I think I owe him a tenner.
But that also takes the pressure off, doesn't it? Getting that first goal, and then Coventry going to 10, they're trying to chase. And you guys played your game.
Yeah, of course. I think the game plan. We knew that we had to start quick. They're a very good side. They moved the ball around really nice. We knew we had to start quick, and thankfully hit it in, and it did take the pressure off slightly. But we knew that we were going to be in a game for 90 minutes regardless. They are 10, 9, 11, whatever it was. Sometimes it's harder to play against 10. Fair credit to them. They kept going to the last minute, but yeah, we did it.
That's brilliant.
All right, no worries, thank you.
So, what game that was? Finished 3-0 to AFC Stoneham in the end. Matt Bainbridge with 2 and Oliver Jenkins with the second goal. And they're through to the semi-finals now of the FA Vase. Unfortunately, Downton lost to Punjab in the last minute. So, the 4 teams going through are Cop Fosters, AFC Stoneham, Hallam and Punjab. So, be interested to see who they get in the next round. But the game itself, I thought was a very entertaining game of football. I mean, Coventry looked good in spells. Unfortunately, 10 men chasing the game. Stoneham really did take control. The third goal came towards the end of the game. It was a cross into the box. Coventry's goalkeeper, I thought, had a really good game, made some good saves. Unfortunately, he dropped at the feet of Bainbridge. Bainbridge tapped it home to make it 3-0 to put the Perps through to the semis. And that's going to be interesting. I'm sure. I've already had a text from Craig saying, going to jump on that semi-finals, here we come. So we'll definitely be down there for at least one of the legs. Maybe we might do try on the away leg. We'll have to see if Craig gets permission for that. But like I said today, Stoneham very comprehensive. On the ball, absolute good stuff. Football-wise, they play some nice stuff as well. And Lewis Nagel, I thought, was brilliant at left back. Matt Bainbridge, Alex Welch, and Ollie Jenkins in the centre of that midfield, exceptional as well, and Duarte Martins really did lead the line well. Coventry, I think I put it down to a bad day at the office. They're going to focus on the league from what I've been told, speaking to some of their people, so good luck to them in the United Counties Southern Prem. And as for AFC Stoneham, what a season is looking like it could be. Oh yes, quiz answer before I go, actually. So what have the number 25 at Chelsea, 23 at Man City and 6 at West Ham all got in common? They're retired shirt numbers. Obviously Bobby Moore for West Ham, Mark Vivian Foe for Man City, and slightly more bizarrely, Gianfranco Zola for Chelsea. I know he's a club legend, but last I heard he was still alive. So here it is. I'm going to do that again. Looks like I'm taking off.